Okay, we got the Southern California weather report here from DJONPAW on the way back from the gym. It is raining cats and dogs. Cats and dogs, Larry. Some people want a scientific name for this. It is raining cats and dogs. That is all I got to say. Woo! Went to the gym and got super sweaty. And I came out, and now it is raining cats and dogs. So, yeah. That is all I have to say about that. Seems as though we're kind of getting almost like a flash flood type of weather report here. And I don't know if you could hear that rain coming down on the roof, but it is coming down cats and dogs. Woo! Yeah, I'll tell you, it is coming down. All of the gutters along the roadways are kind of overflowing. You know, like in a shower, I think it's a 1/4 inch every 2 feet. And then everything in your shower will flow smoothly. There's a little more than a shower head's worth of water coming down here, Larry Doggy. Oh yeah. Cats and dogs. It is coming down good. Where did the rain come from? I don't know, but it's coming down cats and dogs. Which is odd because it just started 10 minutes ago. A lot of people say that people are controlling our weather, Larry. We'll see if that's yet to be proven. I think part of that whole thing is not admitting that you're doing it. So that's the lighting of the gas, so to speak. But it is coming down very good here. Probably can hear that on my roof. This is not a Orson Welles, Orson something, forgot the guy's name. You know, he did that fake alien thing, which is pretty funny. Don't step in a poodle. My friend William, I will not step in or on a poodle. If I know what's good for me. People are very serious about dogs' rights here. And I'm kind of serious about them, but, you know, I don't really know about the whole punishing a human because they had to step on a poodle, so to speak. Woo! Yeah, it is coming down. Cats and dogs. Don't step in a poodle. Holy shit, was that a joke on purpose? William Collins, you're hilarious. Ah. That's a pretty good one. Oh, all right. The defroster is working. I got the wipers on. Seems to be letting up a little bit, but I don't know. I was at the gym, and it seemed like it was overflowing on the roof. It was just kind of pouring over the top of the building. So, yeah. Oh, said hi. Hello, country boy. What part of the country are you from? Or do you just speak with an accent? I get Nebraska a lot. I am not from Nebraska. Whew. Yeah, I wish I knew how to type in the chat, but I don't. Ugh. I hope in the rest of the country you guys have better weather than this. It is like, 5 p.m. here. And, yeah, like I said, I was in the gym. Got pretty sweaty. Worked out for about an hour. Got pretty sweaty. I came out, and it was raining cats and dogs. So, felt odd avoiding the puddles because I was already wet. But yeah, that was a very quick hit. It seemed like I looked outside of the windows and it seemed like it was getting dark. But apparently it was just raining. So, yeah. Now I get to go home and check on all the wet stuff in the front and backyard, which will be fun. It's not that, I don't know, it only rained for like maximum 20, 30 minutes, I think, so shouldn't be too bad. But it is still coming down pretty good. I mean, it's not very thick, but it is big droplets. As I look at my windshield, it is pretty good, pretty good size droplets. So a decent amount of water is still coming down. You can see the clouds. Ugh, I'm a coming. That's the water speaking there. Oh yeah. But yeah, everybody is going up and down, hitting the puddles, and the gutters are overflowing. So like I'm in an intersection right now. I'm about to turn left. It seems to be a, I don't know, 5 or 6 inch puddle. So yeah. Yeah, everybody's splishing and splashing, which is funny because it's just like a Lexus or a Volkswagen, and then boom, you kind of hit the puddle pretty good and splash. Can't really help yourself if you see a puddle. You kind of gotta run across it. Oof. Yeah, I had the defroster on. Now I am a little muggy in here. Little muggy. Here we go across the puddle. Whee! That's fun stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This little dude's not even in a car or a bike. He's just splashing with his feet with shoes on. Good for him. Having a good time. Sweet. Oh, that's not a little dude. That is a little gal, apparently. And maybe her mother up here. She is not as enthusiastic about the puddles as the child is, obviously. But nonetheless, the child is having fun. So, yeah. Well, heyo, SE Wolverines, what's up? I finally got the ability to go live, so I am kind of testing the waters out here. Can't really figure out how to live chat while I got it going, but I'm learning. So, yeah. I always, a lot of times I'll do on the way to the gym. Home now. Home now. uh, Dang, there's thunder going. That's amazing. We don't, we are like the desert, but like I'm kind of by the ocean though. So we don't really get the monsoons and all the lightning and other stuff and thunder often. So when we do, because we're always having like perfect weather, when the other weather happens, it is very alarming. And like I heard for people in Florida, the like flooding and whatnot doesn't happen, or they get these warnings that something's going to happen, and they all panic buy like a bunch of like cigarettes, alcohol, water, everything they think they might need for the storm that never comes, which is it's funny to hear like the Floridians that are not novices, the real professionals that have been there their whole lives, and they kind of make fun of those people. So living in California my whole life, when we actually do get these monsoons or whatever, it's funny to watch everybody because they're just like, oh no, the end of the freaking world is coming, man. Like, I wish I would have spent more time with my dad and mom and my children. Ha ha. Like life's about to end or something. But yeah, no, we just get a good rain like once a year, maybe twice. So yeah. Yeah, no, I pulled up and my I have like a little kind of like a garden thing going here. It is, those are my little tomatoes and my like other stuff. It is flooded. I got it pretty flooded there. So yeah, don't get me wrong, I'd like to show off my garden more, but I always feel weird because there's like cars by it, and I don't want to like show people's license plates because I don't know, like I guess I would feel like I'm being rude, I guess. Not that they would care or that I should care, but it's like, I don't know. I tell myself I'm being considerate. Maybe I'm just being like a really uptight white guy about it, where I'm like, no, I can't do that. That's gonna be offensive. That's a white guy doing a white guy voice. So I guess that's an impression of myself. Yeah, no, I just that's why I kind of like hanging out in my backyard. I can do all the gardening I want, talk all I want, and show whatever I want. So yeah, I can't believe I have been working because it's starting to heat up in Southern California, so I've been working really hard on keeping the dirt wet. And then God comes along and he's just like, let me show you how it's done there, brother. And yeah, it is flooded. So yeah. Yes. So that's why you got to have ready to go. Smiley faces, laughing faces, nice. I get it, but at the same time, you have a right to film in public. I get though. Yeah, it is true. Yeah, but then I'm at the gym and I see people, I say people, obviously it's not like 40-year-old dudes doing the TikTok dances or whatever. And it's like, young, very scantily clad women doing these TikTok dances. And I realize it's public, but then there's a public gym. Maybe it's a private gym. I don't know. Whether it's public or private, I feel like grabbing the gal's phone and then being like, I don't know. I can't think of a famous kicker in football, but I do feel like grabbing that thing and attempting to punt it as hard as I can. Of course I don't. I'm not a maniac, so to speak. But, you know, I'll probably get more comfortable with it as the videos go by. But yeah, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like starting to come down good again. They get on my nerves because they act like you're looking at it. It's true. I'll be lifting, right? And then let's say I'm at the bench. I'll be lifting and I stand up because, you know, like you can get oxygen through your lungs better, through, you know, in the nostril, out the mouth, trying to do like some real nice breathing, getting yourself oxygenated there. And, you know, like you're basically breathing really heavy, and then I'll try to word it correctly. A gal in very tight clothes comes across your path of vision. And you lock eyes. And then they look at you like you're doing something wrong, and you're like, well, no, I have a very conservative outfit on. I'm not dressed like a pervert. Like if one of us were to be called the phrase dressed like a pervert, I would say the label would be on the person with the tight clothes, not myself. So yeah, the eye contact happens, and I'll act like I'm doing something else. I'll basically, you know, like I'll put my foot up on the bench and then do, you know, like the thinking man, that statue or whatever. I'll do something like that. I like to keep my phone in my pocket and not look at it because I have, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm like very specific with a lot of things I do. So I only wear zipper shorts to the gym, or zipper pants, you know, pants or shorts with zipper side pockets. So I try to keep my phone in there, and it's kind of locked down tight because of the zipper pockets. It makes me feel comfortable. It makes me feel like I'm not going to lose anything. I guess I could just leave my water bottle or towel somewhere, but, you know, I'll act like I'm daydreaming. I'll act like I'm singing basically anything other than staring is what I'm trying to get. Why did you mock Daniel singing in your video? Who's Daniel? And a sad face. Let's not kid ourselves here, Terry. Both of us enjoy a good laugh every now and then. So let's what did the kids say? Let's keep it buck. But yeah, it is coming down. But I have been home from the gym for a little bit. I'm just kind of, there is a, so I have these thin gym shoes on, and I don't want to get them soaked because walking to my car from the gym, I already got them wet. So I feel like if I go out now, got a decent, I'm dealing with a little river here. So I guess I was just keeping myself. Oh, hello, Mr. Jamie Russell, CME. Ortho Bros. Ortho Bros. For show, I hear you. I'll tell you what, if you're the type of person that can hear that type of thing and not laugh, I would say there could be something wrong with that. Anywho, it was nice talking to everybody. Mr. S.E. Wolverines, Terry Strange, Jamie Russell. But I am going to go inside and eat some meat and possibly a whey protein shake and try to recover. I guess recover is the right word. Yeah. Also, I got to check out my backyard and see just what exactly, what has flooded. Because right now it's my front yard. Oh, Pinocchio helicopter. Hey, man, you're kind of catching me at the end, but yeah, I'll be doing more at some point. Doing something. Honestly, I wanted to do a tomato plant today, but now it's raining, so yeah. Maybe tomorrow. Don't forget to turn your phone off because it will keep recording. Very good. Yes, sir. Okay, I will end right now because I'm like a total pro at this. Not a boomer. All right. All right.